Hey guys, my name is Carl, and here I have Michael and Andrew on Zoom with me. And you are at the Tech and Arts Club Conference room. This is our pilot where we talk about who we are and figure out the formality of where to go next, our future conferences, that is. And we promise to keep this one short because we actually care more about hearing from you guys and getting you guys here in this conference room with us rather than you listening to us all the time like a podcast. So stay to the end for the recruitment message. Um, we are called Tech and Arts Club, so we would actually love to combine those two fields in these conferences. So we want to start out by talking about video games. They're such really comprehensive things, just including so many aspects of stuff like visual arts, music, technology, and even humanities, history. Um, so why don't just every one of us start by sharing a little bit about what kind of games we are, just so you can learn more about us.
Yeah, sure. So I'm Michael, and I really love more story-based games, things like Shadow of the Colossus, Ghost of Tsushima, Dark Souls, stuff like that. And I like to see how the arts and graphics play into the story and character development. Those games are always super interesting to me. And yeah,
All right. My name's Andrew, and I guess I'm into a lot of different kind of games, whether that be a console game, PC games, or just a mobile game. And I think what really attracts me is the game's design and its UI and how that plays into the huge user experience aspect of that game. A good example would be Overwatch, or some console games such as Uncharted, where they incorporate the UI into the gameplay itself, and that really has a huge impact on how the player enjoys the experience.
Okay, mobile gamer.
Okay.
We all know you don't play PC anymore, so but um I still do. Uh After all these years battling with my parents, I got a pretty good gaming laptop last November, and since then I've been able to play a lot of games on my Steam library that I wasn't able to before, such as Rainbow Six Siege, um, GTA 5. I've been replaying GTA San Andreas as well. I guess like Michael, I really enjoy the story aspect of many of these games because it's literally like living the life of someone else, and the way they tell the story is amazing. Um, I also like Call of Duty campaign. I haven't played much Call of Duty online because back in the days, you know, um, not a lot of access to internet gaming. And I also like Watch Dogs. Just a lot of open world game, I guess. You get a lot of availability on the map on what you do next, but also you have these storylines that guide you through the entire thing. So um, it is that the kind of experience the story bring me that actually really attracts me to these games, which is kind of the same thing Andrew and Michael were talking about. It's mostly about the experience. So we're gonna start from. We're probably gonna focus on the experience, and then we want to think about what aspects of the game that actually brings that experience, whether it's the UI, it's the storyline, it's the mechanics, or maybe even music. Just something we want to start this club with. Um, yeah, that's pretty much about all three of us. You guys want to add anything?
no, so yeah, I mean, this club is really going to be about you guys talking to us about what fascinates you with video games and what aspects you love to see.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna move on to kind of explain what we're trying to do here in more detail. This is going to be a club, but not in the traditional sense as you always see on our campus, like in-person meetings, that kind of thing, assembly announcements. Because me and Andrew and many others are not on the campus at this moment this fall, so our conferences or these meetings will be held online, and we'll probably just follow this kind of format, just do chat sessions like this one. Or maybe we can do something like this. Here's something I'm thinking about. So one of the participants will prepare a really short, concise, focused presentation on one aspect of a video game they'd enjoyed. This can be, any of the aspects I mentioned before, whatever you can think of. So after this one person presents, we will start a conversation revolving that. Whether you played a game before and you noticed something else, or if you enjoyed a genre, or if you had a similar experience in some other games, anything revolving around the presentation. So it's going to be about 15 to 25 minutes because we want to keep these not that long, not like class period or anything, or just as long as the conversation flows. So, but if we were doing this kind of, presentation and conversation, what we're trying to do is not just let it be something like, oh, I really love this game, and let me tell you how fun it is to blast people away on my railgun. That's not the kind of stuff we are looking for at this club, and we will try to steer clear of those as well, because sometimes we can get excited about talking about these games we love. So just to be clear, we think that we do think that experience is one of, if not most important reasons video games are appealing to us, but we try to explore various elements that make this game give you this kind of unforgettable experience. So, that's pretty much what we're trying to do here.
Yeah.
Sound good? Yeah. So at the end, we just want to include a recruitment message. This is going to be a conference room rather than a podcast. So what we're trying to do is to get you, whoever might be watching this, here with us on our next Zoom session. So, we don't want you to just listen to us talk. We want to make this a conversation with more participants and contributors. You might be interested in just doing the conversation. You might be interested in actually presenting something for us. Either way, it's fine. We just want you to get here and not just listen to us. So if you want to join and hang out next week, we're going to put out a Discord link and our emails down there in the description. Even if you're not sure yet, you just don't be afraid to reach out. We will post on our Discord channel what we're going to do for our next episode. All right?
Yeah, looking forward to all you guys messaging.
All right.
Yep.